Hello, everybody. This is Daniel Lar. I'm going to be recording a three-part series, each video about 7 minutes long. So I hope you stick with me towards the end. I'm going to be reading a lot of scriptures, and it's going to be about upholding the Torah or faith. Which one are we supposed to be focused on? Which one or which way are we supposed to obtain righteousness? Which way are pleasing to the Lord? Which way is showing our obedience to the Father? Now, there have been a lot of, I don't want to say quarrels or bickering, because that's not what it was. Recently, Mike from On Point Preparedness and another gentleman from the channel, The Beginning of Wisdom, openly rebuked Philia Ministries for their teachings of the Torah, for upholding the Torah. And I happen to agree with Mike and the other gentleman. Um, Now, not only Philia, but what I've noticed is the majority of brethren and people that choose to use the Torah as a guideline, just for, in a way, to be be as obedient as they can, in a way to uh, walk in righteousness as much as they can, or towards righteousness. And a lot of them are aware that to follow the Torah is not the way towards salvation. Now, the thing is that Mike pointed out, that I agree with, is when, if you're choosing to use the Torah as a guideline and are teaching your brethren to study and to try to uphold the Torah, not because that is the way to for salvation. No, because they know that the only way through salvation is faith through Jesus Christ. But they still say, and they still, what their reasoning is, that there's no harm in it, of trying to follow the Torah, because it is a way for us to walk in obedience, uh, to justly, and to walk with the mind of Christ. But what that's doing is, say if you have a group of sisters, and you're trying to follow the Torah, and say you guys start wearing head coverings, not only for praying, but for on everyday basis, or every time you guys meet up. Say a fellow sister, doesn't wear the head covering that day. When that sister comes in to join the other sisters, how is that going to make that sister feel? It's going to make her feel that she did something wrong. It's going to make that sister feel that she is um, that she committed a sin, that she is less obedient than her other sisters. But that's not the case. But that is what, if you choose to follow the law, is going to happen. It's going to cause more strife. It's going to be put you back into bondage that Jesus Christ took us out of. And scriptures even say that. So, everybody, what is the message, the overall message I am trying to get across? It is that scripture states, scripture says, the just shall live by faith. Jesus Christ fulfilled the law and on the cross declared that it is finished. Therefore, a new covenant was placed, the New Testament, and we are commanded to live by faith. And the only way to obtain righteousness is through Jesus Christ. Now, I believe the brothers and sisters that are choosing to try to uphold the Torah in a way to be obedient, I believe that they are deceived, that they are being misled and being seduced by seducing. They're being misled by seducing spirits, and they think, in my opinion, they are going back, putting themselves back into bondage. And what that does is work it to uphold the Torah, or to try to live by that as a guideline. Whether their intentions are good, it's going to lead them more and more and more away from faith, and it puts them more under uh, the under works, because now, at this present time, to uphold the Torah, the only benefit is the individual themselves. It is their own, uh, to obtain their own sense of righteousness. It um, to glorify themselves and how good they're walking and how good they're following the laws compared to serving their brothers. And it is in vain, and it totally um, it totally denies what Jesus Christ did for them, and it makes Jesus Christ's death on the cross uh, in vain. And Jesus Christ died in vain, and that's not the case. So these scriptures are going to show and going to prove to you guys that we are supposed to live by faith, and the law, and to live by the law is bondage, and it is and and the apostles and scriptures really speak against it, and show and speak on how dangerous it is. So I hope this edifies you. Um, so stick around, okay, guys? God bless.